welcome back to New Year, New Game. This is where I attempt to play 365 games from my Steam library that I have never played before. This is game 285, System Shock 2. This is the old school System Shock. The pixely graphics looks like Half-Life when it first came out. System Shock 2. This is a sci-fi horror game where a rogue AI takes over and causes havoc, along with a bunch of weird-looking creatures that seem to go in there, and I think some rogue robots as well. I've seen somebody play the remake version of this game, and it looked interesting. And I noticed in my Steam library that I actually have the old school version. So out of pure curiosity, I wanted to check it out and see what it was like. And since it has the horror tag, I figured October would be the perfect month to play this game. So, without further ado, let's get in the game. And before we start, just so that way my head's not blocking anything, we're going to put our chroma key on. There we go. Isn't that better? New game. Let's just do it normal.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds at the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sleek, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
This is Dr. Marie Delacroix of the UNN Von Braun. We've been hijacked by an unknown force. Ship security has been compromised. Do not allow the ship... Repeat, do not allow the ship to leave under any circumstances. I don't know what we're up against here.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN recruitment facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. The grav shafts at the end of the hall will take you to the street-level training and recruitment center. Please proceed to the grav shafts. Step into the grav shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment.
Oh yeah, this gives me old Half-Life vibes. Or Quake.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic abilities. First, you should go into the Basic Training Center. When you're done with basic training, proceed to the Advanced Training area. To pick up some basic skills you'll need to get by in the service, welcome trainee. While you're in our virtual training courses, we provide you with a simulated cyber interface. This training interface is identical to an actual military-grade cyber interface. Now, let's try it out. Move the mouse. See how it changes where you look? That means you're in shoot mode. Hit the tab key. This puts you in use mode, where you can use your mouse to interact with items in the world. Open your primary MFD, or multifunction display, by clicking on the MFD button near the bottom of the screen. This display shows your strengths in various areas. When you're ready to continue, press the tab key to go back to shoot mode. Try changing between modes until you get the hang of it. Follow the red path along the ground to the next training station. To pick up items, center them on your screen and right-click. This will automatically place that item into your inventory. To view your inventory, press the tab key. You can move to use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view, and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. To use items like buttons in computers, center them in your view, and click the right mouse button. All usable items will have brackets around them. Highlight the button on the pillar and right-click. This will activate the lift. Try it out. The object before you is a med-hypo. Pick it up and then press tab to go into use mode. Right-clicking on the med-hypo will use it and restore some needed hit points. See the crate in front of you? To search it, center it on your screen and right-click. If you are in use mode, simply move the pointer to the crate and right-click. To take an item from that container, simply left-click on it. This will automatically place that item in your inventory. To close the container window and return to shoot mode, press the tab key. One of the most important tools you have as a soldier is your PDA. This device stores audio logs, emails, and other useful information.
This message is coming from
Click
the
on the
audio
disc
log
icon
you
near
just
the
picked
bottom
up.
of your screen
You
to
can
bring
use
up
your
the
PDA at
display.
any time to play
Currently,
any audio
the
log
contents
or
of your
email you've
PDA
received.
are empty.
In the fields,
Now,
the
pick up the
PDA
audio
is
log
also
in
used
front
for
of you.
keeping track of your current mission objectives and obtaining help information.
Keep hitting escape.
Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, to climb a ladder, simply walk into it and look upward. You'll automatically start climbing the ladder. Now it's time to learn about jumping and mantling. To jump, simply press the space bar. Some surfaces can be mantled onto by holding down the space bar. Mantling lets you pull yourself up to ledges and other high places in front of you. Give it a try.
Alright, we got it.
You've done well. Remember, if you're unclear on any aspect of what you've just learned, you can repeat the training as often as you wish.
Now for the advanced training.
If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you with the 3 key areas of military service: weapons training, technical training, and psionics training. Approach the cyber...
Alright, wannabe. Good to have you on board. Now we'll teach you how to handle a firearm. Pick up the pistol and the clip from the table. You can equip the weapon in one of 2 ways. Bring up your inventory and drag the pistol to your weapons equip slot near the right-hand side of your inventory. If that's too slow for you, you can use the hotkeys on the keyboard. Press 2. If the pistol was in your inventory, it will equip for you automatically. To lock and load the ammo clip, hit the R key or hit the reload button on the lower right corner of your screen. Once you've loaded the firearm, take a shot at the dummy robot by pressing your left mouse button when in shoot mode. Notice how its health bar gets shorter as you chip away at it. Some items need to be charged with energy before they can be used. Pick up the laser pistol. Now use the recharging station nearby. The recharge station will juice up all of your energy-based items. Weapons, batteries, you name it. Weapons are not fine wines. They do not get better with age. The colored dot on the lower right corner of the screen tells you what kind of shape your firearm is in. Green is good, red is bad. To fight the effects of wear and tear, a soldier with maintenance skill can use a maintenance tool to improve the condition of his weapon. Just pick up the tool, open your inventory, and drag the tool onto your pistol. Remember that maintenance tools are only good for a single use. Good work. Now you're ready for the Marines. Take a look at the other training areas first.
Inside, we'll teach you the basics of some
Just speeding through it.
Welcome. You'll notice when the object in front of you is a container of nanites. Nanites are consumed whenever you perform technical tasks, such as hacking or repairing. When you pick up the container of nanites, they do not go in your general inventory, but are instead displayed in use mode on the bottom left of your screen. Walk over to the keypad by the door and try out hacking. Use the keypad by right-clicking on it. To the right of the number pad, you'll see an orange tab labeled Hack. Left-click on the tab. Text will appear indicating the difficulty of the hack and any bonuses that apply. Click on the Start button to begin hacking. You'll see a grid of nodes. Clicking on a node will either turn it bright or dark. To successfully hack, you must connect 3 bright nodes in a straight line. Beware the ice nodes with the red outlines. If one of these turns dark, you fail the hack, and you might break the item you're working on or worse. You can restart your hack attempt at any time by hitting the reset button, though you'll have to pay the nanite cost again. You can use nanites to buy items from replicators. To use a replicator,
Please
right-click
make
on
your
it,
selection.
then left-click on the item you wish to
Thank
purchase.
you for choosing
The item you
Value
purchase
Wrap.
will drop into the slot below. Make sure you pick up your purchases before you leave. You learned the basics of the technical skills. There are several other technical skills you'll learn throughout the course of your career, such as repairing items and modifying weapons. The cyber interfaces for these tasks are similar to the hacking interface.
Inside, you will learn how to reach out with your mind. Do not let fear block you. We've provided you with the red bar at the lower left of your screen tells you how many psi points you have. Psi points symbolize the current ability to use your psi powers. Psi hypos replenish your psi points. Try using a psi hypo and watch your psi points increase. When you've reached your maximum in psi points, move to the next station. This psi amp amplifies your psi powers and lets you project them into the real world. To equip it, pick it up, and then hit the tilde key. Firing the psi amp activates your currently selected psi discipline. You currently have access to 2 disciplines, cryokinesis and kinetic redirection. Go into use mode and click on the arrows on the bottom right of the screen. This will cycle through your available psi disciplines. Later, clicking on the arrows above the number to the left will allow you to select psi disciplines from higher tiers. Use cryokinesis to destroy the robot and kinetic redirection to pull that nanite container towards you. Be careful. Holding down the mouse button can augment the power, but holding it down for too long will cause burnout, which will damage you. If you run out of psi points, use another psi hypo.
We did it.
Mastery of the mind is a slow but rewarding process. Return to this area if you need more guidance.
Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. The shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station, where you'll receive a briefing regarding your yearly postings. Good luck.
Let's go OSA. I know what the Navy and the Marines are. It seems like secret agency.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away. We will guide your path over the next 4 years. The shuttle bays at the center of the station will ferry you to your next stage of growth. When you've chosen, head into the appropriate shuttle bay. Get ready to learn things you've never imagined.
TOS Ning sensory deprivation tank. TOS Chunlun sensory deprivation tank. And TOS Shaoling sensory deprivation tank.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaoling await you. There you will spend a solitary year focused in a meditation on motion and sound and how they may serve your will.
Look at those graphics. It's so futuristic. Just imagine when they came out though, they're one of the best graphics people have ever seen. 15th of February, 2112. Your year in the tanks of the Shaoling is finished. Your will has grown. Your mind can freeze your foes in their tracks, and you can attune your mind to the inner workings of machines. Second-tier disciplines are within your grasp. You may now take your skills into the field. To pit them against our enemies, you've mastered level 2 Psi disciplines, cryokinesis, and psychogenic cyber affinity. It's your 2 now. Tactical psionic training, Kunlun Research Lab, telepathic interrogation. That sounds fun. Tactical psionics training, Kunlun Research. Honestly, telepathic interrogation sounds great.
Sifting the thoughts of treachery and disloyalty from the morass of emotion and eternal conflict.
That's what we're doing. There we go, our shuttle continues to move. 23rd of February 2113. Your time of service at the OSA Central Core has reached its end. Your year was mostly peaceful, with one major exception. The hired assassin tried to disguise her intentions under a layer of quite explicit daydreams, but you were not deceived. Near the end, you felt the presence of her fading thoughts enter your own mind, and then vanish like clearing mist. You've gained +2 psionic ability. Here we are, year 3. Physical field operation. Selections, group field operations, anti-terrorism field operations. I'm actually going to say no to that one. Selections and physical field. Selections.
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on a game board. Occasionally, it becomes necessary to remove a piece without disturbing the flow of the game. These removals will be done in silence and with complete secrecy. You shall spend a year learning these skills.
sense of thing. 9th February 2114. You are directed to return to Station 74-34A. Your year with the OSA Field Base has reached its conclusion. You have enjoyed your power over life and death, and your careful moves serve to prevent great chaos and further death. You learned the art of deadly motion, and the art of complete stillness. You gained +1 strength, +1 agility, and +1 cybernetic affinity, and mastered neuro-reflex dampening.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
Reflex activated.
Is depressurizing and the blow vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
contains the automatic note-taking utility, which keeps you informed when pressing tasks while on board. You can access the PDA by left-clicking on the log icon on the right. Logs.
The entire sector is depressurizing and the blue vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure air... Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Increase your cyber by 2.
Change the access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to Cryo Recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
It's another wrench.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much longer.
Charge power cell. It's a dead one. Now it's charged.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, one for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Keep hitting escape. Did tab. Let me also check something here. Yeah, we're at 29 minutes now. Well, we got past kind of the tutorial. This is like the starting of a mission 1. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to experience so much of the horror aspect. It's starting though, you know, everything's going to shit, and we saw that weird mutant person with a shotgun shooting scientists, so it would have picked up. And I'm sure that there's plenty of these jump scares, got stuff falling off the ceiling here. Would I play this game again? In all honesty, Yeah. It reminds me a lot of Half-Life, and I did like Half-Life. When I got a chance to go and play it myself, it wasn't that bad a game. It had a good story to it. I never got around to getting to Half-Life 2 or any of those other ones. Maybe checking out the first System Shock game or even System Shock 2. I think actually personally I would go in and do the remastered edition rather than continuing on using this one, because although the nostalgia factor is there with that old school graphics to it, which is great, I never played the old school System Shock, so the nostalgia factor is not there for me. The old school look to these things does remind me of games like Half-Life and Unreal Tournament, but if I wanted the nostalgia factor from that, I'd go back and play those games. So yeah, I think getting a remastered edition of this game, I really want to experience what these psionic abilities do and how I could use them. Just, get into that. That would seem really fun to try and do things with the psionic abilities. Almost similar to stuff that you can do with the quick hacks in Cyberpunk. So that has interested me. That I want to see how this game plays and does things like that. I always like the kind of sci-fi settings. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next spooky game. Goodbye.